Greetings, peace, and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I'll be your host, helping to navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here on the human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. May your unfailing love come to me, Lord. Your salvation according to your promise. Psalms 119:41. 1 and 1 being 2, plus 9 being 11, plus 4 being 15, plus 1 being 16. So we're having a divine intervention, which is bringing balance between the material and spiritual world. Okay. Now, before we jump into anything else, I want to take a moment and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Please see your protection while I channel this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light. And let all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf. While I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine. Divine spirit, I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light. And may that be so in the name of Jesus. Amen. Now let's see what's going on in this divine energy. Lord Spirit, please and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment when viewing my messages. And if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. All my information is in the description. Thank you to all my viewers, members, and my subscribers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for coming to hit my message. And if this is your first time hearing my message, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, okay? All right, guys. I apologize earlier. I had some technical difficulties. For some reason, I did not know you could not hear the sound coming out of my message. What happened? I don't know. We ain't going to blame nobody. We just know something happened, okay? But I'm here again, God willing, to give you another message. It may not be the same message, but it's going to be a message. Okay, guys? And let me take a breathe for a second. I'm trying to think, do I want to do universal insights again? You know what? I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep the same universal insights from the first time. So the number from my universal numbers was 3. Yeah, we're dealing with creativity. We're going on an adventure for our spirituality, okay, by being our most original selves, okay? And we're working with creativity, fun, and romance. I don't know what's that word you're trying to get me to say, but I'm happy you can hear me. So that means that the message it got audio now. So thank you for coming to hear my message. So we're not going to do the universal insights today, guys. But the secret guide number was 17. So we are tapping into our star energy. We're going to pick message number 1 and 7. All right. So we just going to jump into the message. I pre-shuffled my cards a little bit before I came onto the camera. And I would say the word, but I don't even know what the word means. And I don't even know how to pronounce it. So I'm not going to say it. So thank you for coming to hear my message. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for my beautiful blessings of a collective today? Gratitude. Be thankful. Yes, even if we have interruptions or accidents happen, still be grateful and thankful because there's something there that you can learn from, okay? And this is 35, which breaks down to 8, cause and effect. Be patient. And if things don't go your way, like my girl Leah said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's what we're doing. We're trying again. And by us trying again, we'll see the divine's unfailing love and his salvation according to his promise. Okay? So we're going to get back in this message, y'all, with gratitude. Tell me more, Spirit people, thank you. Yeah, because that's how we learn divine order. That's how we learn new information. By staying grateful and thankful. That's keeping that open posture towards the divine. Because things happen. And that's helping us tap into our power. And what number is that? That's a 10, 17. That's going to help us tap into our star energy. So be grateful for your power and the information that you are receiving, guys. Okay? All right. Let me get 2 more cards. Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's going to help us tap into our new life, our new way of being, this new adventure that we're taking on towards our soul journey by being our most authentic self and being aligned with the design that the divine has set forth for us, by being creative in our romantic relationships, by tapping into our childlike energy from when we were little kids. So we definitely have to heal traumatic situations that happen to us in our root chakra so that way we can embrace this new life with gratitude. Okay, so doing self-reflection is going to help us tap into the knowledge we need to get a different perspective on things that happened to us in the past, and that's going to help us tap into our power. Okay, bye have a good day, stay blessed. All right, and let's get 1 more card, and that's going to close out this row. I feel interactive today, y'all. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, yeah, because by us doing this, we're clearing up karmic lessons. And out here, we got South Node. Yeah, because in our planets today, let me just tell y'all the planets we're working with, because I couldn't hear it on the last message. Okay, it's we got Pluto, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, North-South node, and I can't see the other one. Okay, so we definitely be clearing up some karmic lessons, and as we're clearing up these karmic situations towards our new life and our new elevation, we are going to be grateful and thankful during this process. Okay, guys, because that's going to help us tap into our magic. All right, interesting. We go to an interesting start, guys. Go to an interesting start. All right. Now we're going to jump into some tarot, okay, guys? Yeah, because it's time for the Divine Collective to move forward. We ain't been put through all these trials and tribulations for no reason. Oh, no. The Divine put us through this to help us forge our character and see our character and be thankful for it. And it could have been a High Priestess energy. We tap into our High Priestess energy so that way we could gain knowledge of all good and evil, and be grateful and thankful for how we received this information, because it allowed us to tap into our power so we could begin a new life in the way that the divine designed us to be by releasing these karmic lessons, people, places, and things. Okay, so we can receive new lessons. Okay, so it's time for a High Priestess or a High Priest to move forward. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, okay, yeah, because they taking that leap of faith into the unknown with a grateful and open heart for the divine. Some people are still holding on or want to hold on to the Divine Collective as they taking this leap of faith. They don't want them to move forward. That could be these karmic people from the past. But the Divine Collective is like, bye, Felicia, because we get a new perspective, a new way of seeing things. That's why we gaining these new insights from the divine, because it's an increase in our knowledge to give us a new perspective to increase our power. Because, it's cheesy, but it's so true. It's funny. They right next to each other, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. By gaining more knowledge and being grateful and thankful for this new information that we are receiving, it's giving us a stronger power that's going to help benefit us in our new life, because we found the lessons from these karmic situations, people, places, and things that want to hold on to us. By us taking a leap of faith and getting a new perspective, we are seeing that the divine's unfailing love is coming to us according to his salvation and his promise. I know that's right. Yeah, new opportunities and possibilities are coming into us. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right. Yeah, and that's bringing balance. That's going to balance out our life. Us taking this step towards our spiritual journey and going on this adventure to transform with our creativity is bringing balance into our lives, y'all. Give me 1 more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. And that's allowing us, Divine Collective, to step into our destiny, step into good luck, good karma, soulmates. It could be bringing us new soulmates, new cycles of life, fated, fortune, upheaval, chance, gambling,
not to step into the same river twice. So by us receiving these new opportunities and possibilities and laying these people, places, and things to rest, oh, it's causing an upheaval. It's causing a disruption. That's why they want to hold on to us, because they see we taking our light from them. They not receiving peace, joy, righteousness, love, and light no more. No, they got to find their own. They got to generate their own, because we're over spiritual welfare for these low vibrational people. And by doing so, taking this leap of faith, it's causing them a tower. Okay? Divine intervention. We're taking a leap of faith, it's causing them a tower, because they can't feed off of us no more. That's why they want to hold on to us. By us staying thankful and grateful in the divine and releasing these low vibrational people for what they are, it's allowing us to move forward, okay, and tap into our power to begin this new life. And it's putting these people, places, and things in the tower. They going through distress and the upheaval. That's why they want to hold on to us, because they being plunged into the dark. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's leaving them trapped in their head. How the divine collective get away from us? What we gonna do? How we gonna feed off their light? We can't generate light. We need that spiritual welfare. We need their light to keep going. No, you don't. Go in and do that self-reflection. Take some time and quiet out the noise and generate your own light. Unless you sold your soul to darkness, well, that's something different, because now you resonate with darkness. So you get what you put out. What goes around comes around, and you reap what you sow. You should have taken time to be grateful for the divine and found the knowledge, so that way you can receive authentic power and be your most authentic self, and not that counterfeit power, and you wouldn't be trapped in your head going through this tower. So that's why the divine collective is looking at these low vibrational people as a cautionary tale and as lessons. We seeing them for what they are. They ain't no blessing. We seeing by them vibrating with low vibrational people, places, and things, they are receiving chaos and confusion in their lives for being deceiving and make-believing with these illusions and delusions. And they're trapped in their head because they see we are moving forward, thankfully and gratefully. And they can't, because they got too much debt and baggage to clear up. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's, these could be, and by people being around them and seeing them going through all this upheaval and chaos and destruction, we got a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups could be getting a new perspective. And that could be somebody who's spiritually immature or who don't have enough knowledge on spiritual situations. So they're learning new information about seeing how these people, places, and things is getting dealt with by the divine. Mm-hmm. So it's allowing them to tap into their emotional issues, to be cooperative, tap into their intuition, learning how to deal with old traumatic situations. Yeah, they get a new perspective from being trapped in their head, being in bondage. This tower is allowing a lot of people to wake up spiritually. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's bringing balance to the material and 5D world. And this is happening fast. This is coming in fast. A lot of people who was immature spiritually, who went through all this trials and tribulations during this previous cycle with these karmics, they are being grateful and thankful that they receiving the knowledge and the insights needed to tap into their power and start their new life. They taking this leap of faith. They like, hold up. Be here with these low vibrational people, or jump off this cliff and be with the divine's design. Oh, I'm going to jump off this cliff. People jumping. Catch me, Lord, catch me. They not dealing with these people, places, and things. They want peace, love, joy, and happiness in their life, okay? Because his unfailing love will not be denied to us, as long as we continue to move towards him and be faithful with a grateful and an open heart, okay? And these people don't like it. They going through a tower because they want all our energy. No. Our energy is for us. It's our power. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And it's coming in fast. New opportunities and possibilities is coming in fast as the wheel of fortune turns. Some people gonna be getting new proposals and it's new cycles that's going on. Mm-hmm. New ideas, new creative projects, and these low vibrational people curious. How the divine doing that? What they doing? What's going on over there? How's that working out for them? God. Yo, these people are funny. Tell me more, Spirit, about this situation. We're going to jump into the news. These people are funny. Yeah. They see we not on this roller coaster ride with them no more. We want peace, love, and light in our life. And we're grateful for the information so we can move forward. Lighten our load from this density of darkness. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. That is true. What's meant for you will always be meant for you. Nobody take away from you what's divinely meant for you. That's why we're doing this time to heal, so that way and quiet out the noise, so that way we don't get back in the same cycle again. So when the divine do bring people, places, and things that are for you and resonate with your soul back in your life, you can treat it with the reverence it deserves. So sometimes things that may be a weight is not a denial. It's just time to prepare for it, because maybe the preparation time ain't ready right now. Everything will unfold in divine timing. I'm just reading this message here in the content. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's why we are gaining new knowledge and power for this new life, so we can prepare for people, places, and things. And we're going through this process with gratitude. Okay, guys, while we take this leap of faith. All right. Yeah, because these are karmic lessons that we had to learn from. So nothing is wasted. Everything will be used for your greater good. And if that person can't understand the process that you had to take this time to heal and learn from, then they wasn't a real Queen of Cups. They wasn't really for you. But a real Queen of Cups will be understanding and know that you got to do your healing. You got to heal in order to be good for somebody else. Because how you going to be good for your purpose and your journey and your soul job if you're not healed? So it's inevitable. You got to heal in order to move forward. Yeah, because time up on this less than bareback in inconsiderate ways. You put the rest of these low vibrational people, places, and things. All right, tell me more about this energy, Spirit, people. Thank you. Ay, Dios mío, that went flying. Yeah, frenemies. We have to see these frenemies for who they are, because how can we appreciate divine love and divine soul tribe if we still interacting and entertaining these frenemies and letting them get into our space and get into our thoughts, and that's causing blockage. So we had to learn to differentiate the energies: low vibrational energy, high vibrational energies. That's why none of this is wasted. All of this is used for our better good. Yeah, and some of these hidden enemies, they cause legal problems. They got court paperwork filed. This is the divine realm. Is filing charges on these low vibrational people that's breaking spiritual law. That's why they're going through this tower and they trapped in their head, because they thought they was going to put their shadow on us. But no. The divine showed us who these people places things for, because we not taking on their debt. They're going to have to clear out their own karmic debt. That's why we had to heal, because we don't deserve no more unnecessary baggage that the divine is giving to us. We finding the lessons, healing it, closing it out, and let these people deal with their own situations. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay, shout out to Indiana. Yeah, because we was just nothing but hidden lovers, low-key situations, and side pieces to some of these people that was our partners, people, places, and things, and we had to release them with love and light. We had to see they was draining us for our vitality, draining us from our spiritual journey. These frenemies that we thought was our ride or dies. Push come to shove. Ooh, that's why I love pressure, guys. When that pressure comes, oh, you'll see who people's true character is. Yeah, they riding with you when everything is all good and rolling smooth, but let that pressure come. God will show you that these people, places, and things is not really for your well-being and for you. That's why I love pressure, because it reveals character. That's why I don't shy away from this pressure. It's going to show you what you need to see. Okay? Because some people was gossiping, spreading rumors, okay? And you get to see who these people, places, and things, they're being revealed. Tell me more, Spirit people. Thank you. And as they're being revealed to us, we got the opportunity and the right to say, bye, Felicia. Peace, love, peace out. With love and light. Because we loving ourselves first. We kissing ourselves first. We're leaving without caring. Thank you, next. We over being a sneaky link. We over being a distraction. We over being delayed and detour from our journey, because we want to play with these low vibrational people We raising our standards for a reason. We gaining enough knowledge to tap into our power for a new life. And we are thankful that we see these karmic lessons for who they are and taking that leap of faith to get a new perspective. That's why destiny turning in our favor. And we're growing spiritually instead of being trapped in our heads. Okay? All right. Tell me more, spirit people. Thank you. Yeah. These frenemies was love bombing us. And after they got us hooked through this love bombing, overly attentive, showered affection for personal gain, they start devaluating us. And then they discard us. That's why the divine realm showed us who these people, places, and things are. And by us being set free from their love bombing and they can't control us no more, it's still our energy. Some of them could be self-medicating, they're addicted, having irrational behavior, and that's why they're getting caught in these legal troubles, because they are wilding out. Ooh, people are seeing the low vibration negativity energy that's in them. It is coming out. They are seeing that these people are trapped in a corner. They acting victimized. They're going through anxiety. They feeling the pressure, their powerlessness. They're going through drama. They're in crisis. Some of them are hopeless. They're in terror because they chose to be a part of chaos and destruction. So that's why they're at a loss. They're going through tragedy, pain, divorce, abuse, collapse of their old way of thinking, of false beliefs. All this is happening because they were not aligned with the divine. And we have to see this for what it is. And we can't step into their karma. The divine is showing us this for a reason. So that way we could enforce boundaries and use our discernment to move away from this low vibrational energy. We do not want to get hit with some of their karmic debris. Okay? That's why we move it accordingly. Tell me more, spirit people. Thank you. And a lot of us is reminiscing on how we got involved with these toxic people. These low vibrational, toxic, masculine people or feminine, meeting manly expectations. Yeah, some of these people, places, and things we were involved with were toxic dynamics, unhealthy dynamics, dysfunctional dynamics. And we seeing it clearly for what it is. And we are thankful for this knowledge and information because it's teaching us how to move forward and build healthier and better connections. Because after seeing how these people, places, and things, these frenemy, low bombing people were moving, it taught us how we want to be treated and what we're not going to accept anymore. So nothing is wasted. We had to go through this. And because now they realizing our worth and seeing our love, light, truth, joy, righteousness, and they can't function without us because they got so hooked on our spiritual welfare, us giving them our energy and draining us of our vitality, they trying to hold on to us. They gonna hit us with that victim mentality. Oh, I'm a change. Don't fall for the okie doke, y'all. Don't fall for the okie doke. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because some people, they trying to rebound. They want to come back. Now that we done said bye and piece them out, they being flighty. They looking for temporary options. They unpredictable in their intentions because they just trying to connect to anything. They need supply. They need trust. They need love, loyalty. They need it because we release them. We calling back our energy. And they want to try every strategic, dark strategy in the book, dark tactic in the book, just to get back in our good graces, guys. So make sure we are paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and moving accordingly and enforcing boundaries on these low vibrational people that want to come back into our lives because they see we release them and they going through chaos and destruction. But let them go through their lessons because we have to go through our lessons. Let them go through their lessons so they can learn. And then God willing, they learn their lesson, they can come meet us where we're at. They'll raise their vibration, raise their power and their knowledge, and then they'll receive a new life because they release that karmic past. So we're not stooping back down to their level. They're going to have to rise up to our level, guys, okay? It's only right. All right, guys. So on that note, we're not going to keep this message too long. I just want to get back and get back on here and do another message because my first message didn't have audio, guys. All right. So on that note, let's get message number 1 and message number 7 out of the secret garden. Okay, so message number 1 by us being our most authentic self, okay, on this spiritual journey that we're going on, as we stay aligned with the divine, we're going to be grateful as we tap into our power and knowledge for this new life. Because if you can't run from it or hide from it, you can let it control you or take control. Yeah, we can't run from these low vibrational people. The divine is showing us these low vibrational people for a reason. Now it's up to us to decide what we're going to do with that information. Either we're going to let it control us or we're going to take control over the situation. And by taking control over the situation, we're going to do it with gratitude and tapping into our power and gaining new knowledge and turning that knowledge into wisdom in order for us to continue to move forward into our new life and releasing these karmic people with love and light to stay in the past so we can be free at last as we take this leap of faith and get a new perspective about these people who want to hold on to us. And that's going to bring us balance. And the wheel's going to change into our favor. And that's going to happen quickly. Because these people going to either stay trapped in their head or they're going to release their burden. But that's not for us to sit around and wait for them and hold our breath. No. Either they meet us or they don't. Either way you slice it, we're going to move forward and receive new opportunities and possibilities. That's life. Because we're going to continue to follow our dreams and believe in ourselves. It's only right. We done given up too much energy of our life. Now it's only right for us to reap the rewards and benefits of moving forward into having heaven on earth. We found the lessons. Now it's time to receive our blessings. They was draining us of our blessings for so long. Now it's time for them to learn their lessons. It's only right. See how that goes round? Because the wheel is turning in a divine collective favor. It's only right. And balance is being restored on these low vibrational people. So on that note, Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to add to this situation? Okay. Trust your magic. Trust your power. Trust your knowledge and your wisdom to know that you are right. Follow the echoes of your heart. And don't let nobody take you off your spiritual journey and try to gaslight you and manipulate you to make you feel like you're doing something wrong just to keep you complacent and stuck where they want you to be so they can continue draining you. No. Stand on your truth and stand on your convictions and continue to move forward in love, peace, joy, righteousness, and light with the divine as he designed for you to do. Because his unfailing love will come to you as the Lord salvation according to his promise. So he keeps his promises. So keep yours and stay committed to the journey, and there will be a fulfilling reward at the end. In some form of fashion, there will be some reward that comes to you in some form of fashion, not the end, because there's always new levels and opportunities that we can keep striving towards, guys. Okay. So on that note, continue enforcing your boundaries and discernment and paying attention to who these frenemies are, people, places, and things that the divine is showing you so we can continue to move forward. And it may be tough for some people right now, but continue to keep moving forward. It will get lighter. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's always tough when you're first starting something, but stick in there, hang in there, and it will get easier. It's like a muscle. You got to keep working at it to get it moving forward. And you're going to be tempted. I'll be lying if I tell you you're not going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted because that's how these low vibration people move out here. They're going to tempt you. Frenemies love bombing. They're going to tempt you, guys. It's up for you to take the knowledge that you learned about this situation and enforce your power. Okay, guys? Because it's an action word. You can know a lot of stuff, but if you don't put it to use, it's useless. Okay, guys? So don't let your information and knowledge go to waste. Use it. That's your power. That's your strength to help you move forward and be grateful towards this new life. Okay, guys? All right. So on that note, thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for coming to hear my message. This is how I get the message out. And you could have been tuned into anyone else, but you chose to tune into me, and I deeply appreciate that. And if this is your first time tuning into me, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Okay? So on that note, enjoy the rest and best of your day. Enjoy the present because it's a gift. And continue to be thankful and grateful. No matter how hard good or bad or ugly the situation may seem. Okay? Because nothing is wasted. Everything will be used for your greater good. And knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you grow. So we going to learn some of everything so that way we can have a better perspective, a well-rounded perspective of what's going on around us. Because the world is full of light and dark. We need to learn how to coexist and navigate through this and move accordingly. It's only right. So, on that note, we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the traits and essence of the divine. As you go out into your journey in life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. And until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah. Stay blessed, y'all.